Here we grow the sweet peppers under glass. They're a heated crop to mimic the conditions that they'd have in their native South America. Now all varieties start green. That's the immature stage, and then they ripen to the colour. That could be yellow. We have a yellow variety over here. We have red varieties, and we also have an orange variety, and those are the four main colours that we grow.
To minimise energy consumption, the nursery recycles waste heat and gases back into the glasshouses.
We've got boilers which create waste heat, but what we do is we put that into water, and that water is pumped around the glasshouse to keep these plants warm during the winter. On top of that, we can use the exhaust gases. They go through a catalytic converter, similar to what you'd have on your car, where it's scrubbed of any bad gases within the exhaust, and then that is put into the glasshouse, and the plants absorb that CO2.
The nursery also uses bees to pollinate the pepper plants. And to minimise pesticide usage, they use natural predators like mites to keep pests, such as spiders and aphids, at bay.
The public want to buy a product that hasn't been treated with chemicals. So our aspiration is to get as close to not using any chemicals at all.
One man who's taking advantage of our growing taste for pepper sauce is reggae artist Levi Roots.
We started doing the Notting Hill Carnival in 1991. And we would cook things like, jerk chicken, curry goat and rice. On top of that, we would top it all with our sauce, and people would come back year in, year out and ask us to put a bit in makeshift bottles and to take home. One of the ingredients that we use is Scotch bonnet pepper. It's not only just hot, it also has a distinctive flavour on its own.
Such was the increasing demand for his pepper sauce that Levi decided to appear on Britain's business reality show, Dragon's Den.
I think the most memorable part of the show, The Dragon's Den, is me coming up the stairs. I suppose the Dragons must have thought, who's this madman coming up thinking that he's some Bob Marley or something like that. But, I sort of prepared myself for it by pretending that I was ready to go on stage, and there was like 30,000 people out there waiting for me to sing. And I put it in my mind that they're gonna love me, as they always do. As everybody saw in the show, it didn't last that long. The sweat started pouring and panic set in, yes.
Levi got his £50,000 from the Dragons and his first order for 150,000 bottles. But why has the sauce been so successful?
I really think that the British people love West Indian food. Pepper evokes memories of holidays because it's hot. Pepper is hot and reminds you of sunshine. It makes you sweat. It just conjures up images of having a good time.
The best long lingering lunch is antipasti. And peppers have a big part to play in that, in the form of roasted peppers. Now, roasting fork, stick fork in pepper and hold the pepper into the flame. And all we're going to do is blister and char the skin so that we end up with a beautiful, sweet roasted pepper. Now, this caramelisation breaks down the sugar molecules, which creates a really complex flavour and also that rich brown colour. Now, once you've charred the outside of the pepper like that, straight away you need to wrap them in cling film, and that's going to sweat away really nicely and help remove the skins. Right, we'll just leave those there 10 minutes, and during that time all the skins will loosen up. We'll then be able to scrape them away and move on. A good chopping board, always serve antipasti on wood. And all you need to do at this stage is just scrape down the edge of the pepper. And if you leave a little bit of charring on there, that's fine, because it really does add to the flavour, gives them a nice roasted taste. And there's another good reason for using peppers on something like this. More vitamin C in one of these boys than any citrus fruit. In fact, weight for weight, peppers contain almost 4 times as much vitamin C as oranges. You'll get your entire daily requirement for vitamin C in just 1/4 of a pepper, or half a chilli if you can bear it. All you need to do is take the end off. Vitamin C is easily destroyed by cooking, especially boiling, so this is a really lovely way of enhancing flavours while still maintaining that vitamin C content. Some chopped garlic, again a little bit of balsamic vinegar, some more olive oil, There we go. And then let them take the pride of place on a fantastic board of antipasti. And all you need is a group of really, really good friends or a camera crew. It's your choice. All right, guys, come on. Dive into this lot. Help yourselves.
Abs is always first, isn't it? That's some of our abs.
Quite a nice salami, actually.
Because they don't want to.